Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we're at Disneyland to do something a little bit different than I usually do here on the channel. We're going to give you a crowd update, walk around the park, look at wait times, and give you my opinion on whether or not it's crowded. So let's get going. And we're just going to start right here at the front of the park. So, gut opinion, wow, this is pretty open. Not very busy here at the entrance. It's 3:45 in the afternoon and the parade is literally about to start or has already started. So we're probably gonna run into some parade traffic. And yep, the music is just going. That's probably why not a lot of people at the entrance. They've all rushed in here for the parade. There's the castle. The parade's still going on down over that way, but we're gonna spin and go through Adventureland. Today is Saturday, July 22nd. Again, at about 3:50 in the afternoon. We're gonna show you major congestion points throughout the park as well as the rides, just so you can judge how crowded it is for yourself and whether or not this is the type of thing that you could handle if you're looking at scheduling a trip. First off, we're gonna come to Jungle Cruise, and it says it is a 10-minute wait. Ignore the from this point. It is a 10-minute wait in a total, which is honestly fantastic. I feel like Jungle Cruise routinely has 20 to 30-minute waits in the afternoon, so 10 minutes, phenomenal. Ride. Next door is Indiana Jones Temple of the Forbidden Eye. 55 minutes. I wouldn't be riding it personally. If it's over 35 for Indiana Jones, I'm like, but when are you gonna find it 35? Really just in the mornings and the evenings. 55 is honestly probably about average. Not good, not bad, but probably not good enough for me personally. We'll go up over here to Pirates of the Caribbean. Now the app tells me that this is a 10-minute wait. Take a look at the queue and I'll let you know whether that's accurate. Whoa, yep, that's accurate. Wow, there's nobody here. Where are all the people? This should be completely filled. I have seen people all the way up here in these queues. This is pretty empty. Walking over to Haunted Mansion currently, and not too bad. This is a very high congestion area. I always feel like I'm running into people or doing a shuffle press through here. And the fact that I've got this big, nice open space, this is all good. 20 minutes for Haunted Mansion. Definitely seen it worse. Definitely seen it way worse. One of the best times to ride this ride is actually during the parades. So I'm glad we came over here during parade time, because 20 minutes, yeah, that's pretty good. I've seen it, it goes down to 10, or it'll go down to 13 actually. 13 means it's like a walk-on. But 20 is not bad. Yeah, if you see Haunted Mansion at 20, get in line. Walking through Critter Country now, we'll give you a update on the construction of Tiana's Bayou Adventure as soon as we get around the corner. Well, it looks like the top of the mountain, the top of Splash Mountain, has been removed. You can see the gaps in the scaffolding there. That's where the tops used to go through. And now with it gone, you can see the gap. So they're starting to dismantle the mountain. The Davy Crockett Explorer Canoes is posted at a 10-minute wait at the moment. 10-minute wait. And there's a boat getting ready to, actually they just got back. Boat just got back. A boat just left, and it looks like the last 2 rows of that boat were empty. And there's nobody in line. So this is not 10 minutes. This is a walk-on. We're gonna do an about face and head down towards Winnie the Pooh and scope that line out for you. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is currently posted at a 55-minute wait. Yeah, that's a bunch of baloney. There's nobody in line. I can't say nobody, there's a couple of people up there, but really, why is it posted at 55 minutes? That has to be a glitch. Has to be a glitch. Now, this feels abnormal to me, like really abnormal. So I think this is probably parade crowds. This is one that's definitely being influenced by the parades. Davy Crockett Explorer Canoes, not so much. People just don't like that ride, so it's probably going to be the way that you saw it normally. But no, I usually, whenever I've come on this ride, the line is at least back to here in the middle of the afternoon, if not all the way back to the entrance of the line down there. This is definitely pretty abnormal. Generally, in my experience, the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh never gets above a 30 to 35 minute wait. I mean, at its absolute max capacity. So 55, that's an absolute lie. The walkway to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge looks pretty much like average. The amount of crowds you see, it's pretty normal. Let's stop and admire the view for a moment. I love greenery and water. Just beautiful. There's those canoes. Over here at Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, wait time is currently listed at 50 minutes. That is crazy, amazingly low. I mean, way low. 45 minutes is usually the minimum that I see this attraction. To see it at 50 in the middle of the afternoon on a Saturday, wow. That's fantastic. It was 30 minutes this morning at 9 a.m. 30 minutes. I've been telling you on the channel for a while that you should ride it at 9 a.m., not at 8 a.m. Don't rope drop this attraction. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance this morning at 9 a.m. was just 30 minutes, 50 minutes right now. And this attraction is parade proof. The last time I came through this area during a parade was during spring break, and it was 135 minutes, which was the highest I had seen it all day. Yes, the highest it had been all day was during the parade. So 50 minutes is not influenced by the parade going on. That is just how empty it is here today. This is a pretty fantastic weekend for a Saturday in July. Now let's make our way over to Smuggler's Run. Looks like Mando and Grogu are over here doing a meet and greet. That's pretty neat. Not gonna spend too much time here, but there's Mando. Heading into the marketplace here. This looks pretty congested. Maybe not once I get on the other side of this area. Everyone looks like they're waiting to fill up water bottles. That's what this congestion is for. Still having to weave a little bit through here. So yeah, this is about normal. And here at Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, the standby is posted at 30 minutes. 30 minutes at 4:06 p.m. And that's pretty average. It might be a tad bit lower than average. I feel like it's normal to see smugglers in the 50 to 80 minute range here in the middle of the afternoon. So 30, while it's in the upper end of my tolerance, I usually put like 30 to 35 minutes as being the most I would ever consider waiting for an attraction, and I'd ideally like to find it less. For smugglers, that's probably a decent wait time that I would say, if you see it at 30 minutes, go ahead and do it. Another option is that you use the single rider line. If your family, everybody in your party is over the age of 7 and you don't mind possibly being split up, Smugglers is one of the single rider available rides that actually tends to pair people together still, because they need groups of 6 in the attraction, and families of 4 will come by, and that leaves 2 seats available for single riders. Now we're gonna take the Frontierland exit and, well, head into Frontierland. At 4:15 in the afternoon, that parade is done and well and truly over. And we're entering another congestion point. This is one of the busier paths, and it still looks pretty well traveled, but not the worst I've ever seen it. There's definitely still some breathing room here in this path. And the current posted wait time is just 25 minutes for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. That is a phenomenal wait time for the middle of the afternoon. The sailing ship Columbia is docked over here at the station. Yeah. And it's a 5-minute wait, pretty much a walk-on, same with the Mark Twain. Let's leave Frontierland behind and head on over into Fantasyland now. I can tell you right away, just by looking at the entrance area to the castle, one of the most photographed spots in the entire park, if not the most photographed spot. This is wide open. This is wide open. This is amazing. This right here tells you that it's not that busy today. Entering into Fantasyland here, now this entire land is typically nothing but congestion everywhere. So I expect this place to be tight, except once again, look at the wide open path. Now, Peter Pan, line for Peter Pan, slammed. Yeah, that's normal. If I had to guess, it's a 40-minute wait. I haven't looked at the time. Let's see if it's posted when we round the corner here. It is 30. Oh, that's only 30? Wow. Must be moving pretty good, because that looks pretty slammed to me. Doing about face over here to Snow White's. It says it's a 15-minute wait. I would say that based on that line, it's more like a 20-minute wait, just a guess. But all those people who were down at the parade have probably come up here now, especially with the parade being over. This is where people tend to come when the parade ends. There's a carousel. We'll check out the line when we get around the corner here. Pinocchio's Daring Journey. No wait time listed out here. Let's check the app. The app says 5 minutes, but based on seeing people where they are in there and people over here, it's probably more like 10. That's my opinion. The line for the carousel, I don't even need to see what it is. This is a walk-on, an absolute walk-on. They could cram this entire area filled with people and you'd still get on the ride, and there's lots of room in there for more people. So this is, yeah, wow. Oh, now here's the kicker. Wow, Casey Jr. Circus Train, 4:15, 4:20 in the afternoon, and it's a walk-on? Since when is Casey Jr. a walk-on in the middle of the afternoon? This ride is always 25 minutes, always. Coming in the back end of Dumbo, spying out the line. Ooh, let's play the guessing game. 20 minutes. It was 25. 25 sounds a little long for looking at the line, but maybe it's accurate. It's probably 20 though, if I had to guess. Oh, and by the way, 25 minutes is fantastic for Dumbo too. That's usually in the 40-minute range around this time. Mr. Toad's over there is a 10-minute wait. That's pretty good as well. Usual is about 20. So 10 minutes, fantastic. Here's another normal congestion area. And I mean all of this room. Fantastic. I do not feel claustrophobic impressed at all. I have been in this area when it's so tight that literally if you take a single step, you're gonna bump into someone. We are packed like sardines, so to have all this space is fantastic. Over here at Mad Tea Party, 5 to 10 minutes is my guess. 5 to 10 minutes. And apparently I am wrong again. It says that that's 15 minutes. I mean, maybe that's possible. I still feel like it's 10. I got a good gauge on what lines are. I come here so often I can look at a line and pretty much tell what the wait is. I feel like that's about 10, not 15. They post them high sometimes. They posted a high with Dumbo too, I felt like. Post them high sometimes to make you feel good about yourself when it's less. Over there at Alice, it's 25 minutes, and that very well could be possible. Normal for Alice can get up to the 40-minute range, just like Peter Pan. Our last of the little Fantasyland rides is going to be Storybook Land Canal Boats, and this is pretty typical. Pretty much the entire queue is filled. That's probably about a 20-minute wait. Before we go over the Matterhorn, we're actually going to swing up this direction, check out It's a Small World, and poke our head into Toontown, one of my least favorite places to go since they reopened because of how busy it's been. We'll see if today, with being less crowded everywhere else in the park, if that holds true in Toontown as well. It's a Small World, currently posted at 10 minutes. There is no way that that is a 10-minute wait. It is a 5-minute walk-on for sure. And this is wow. This is what I would expect the ride to be during the parade. Not after the parade, during. Usually during the parade, this is a ride that like empties out. There's nobody on it. You can walk straight on the attraction. And then as soon as the parade ends, this instantly has a 25 to 30-minute wait. Not the case today. This is still a walk-on at about 4:30 in the afternoon. Okay, it's time. Mickey's Toontown, here we go. Let's see the damage. First blush is there are a lot of people milling around, but definitely not as many as there could be. A lot of people mostly over there at Cafe Daisy or down this direction. Let's go check on the rides. Coming up first on Chip and Dale's Gadget Coaster. Posted wait time 30 minutes. Let's go spy the line. And here is a look at the queue. If I had to guess, looks like the end of the line is right over about there. Yeah, I can't see anyone else over that way. So right about there, that is not 30-minute wait. It's probably 15 at best, and that's doable. I would wait that for this attraction. The problem with Gadget's Go Coaster is that it is a single train on the track, which means that when they start it, you have to wait until it finishes before they can load anybody else. So it's a little bit slower going, but 15 to 20 minutes I would do. Anything higher than 35, absolute pass. Mickey's House and Meet Mickey, 30 minutes. That's pretty average. No way of telling because the line's inside the house, but that's pretty average posted time. Next up is going to be Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, posted at, do my eyes deceive me? I know you can't see it in the video, but it says 20 minutes. 20-minute wait. No way. You've got to be kidding me. At 4:30 in the afternoon, no way that ride is 20 minutes, but it says it is. Get in line, drop everything and get in line. You see that at 20 minutes. Wow, that's phenomenal. I feel like the average since it opened back in January has been around the 60-minute mark. 20, fantastic. Now over here at Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, what? Why 65? This is posted at 65 minutes. What in the world? That ride is not worth 65 minutes. It's like if the Mad Tea Party and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride had a baby. That's Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. No, thank you. I mean, I don't mind Mr. Toad's, but Mad Tea Party, pass. Personally, I would not wait much more than 15 to 20 minutes for Roger Rabbit's. Personal opinion, I just don't think it's worth any more than that. Clearly, there are a lot of people that disagree with me, or that line would not be 65 minutes. Now, I understand that some of my controversial opinions here on the channel are because I come so often. I'm up here once a week, and I have the prerogative to say no, to say, oh, I'll just get it next time. And I understand that. So if you have, like, you love Roger Rabbit's and it's 60 minutes and you want to ride it, you know, more power to you. But personally, I would be looking to ride that some other time in the day, maybe a little bit later on tonight after Toontown reopens at 10 p.m. Might be a little bit better for you. We've left Toontown behind. Now it's time to go to the beautiful Matterhorn Mountain. Matterhorn Bobsleds is sitting at a 50-minute wait, 50-minute posted time. It's actually a little slightly higher than normal. I feel like 45 is the range or the number that I see on that signboard most often. So for it to be at 50 actually tells me this is slightly busier. I mean, it's average. It's right in there with what I would expect. But if you can see this 35, 40 minutes, that's going to tell you it's a little bit lower on the lower end. Anything below 30 minutes, hop in line as fast as you can. Once again, another alternative for Matterhorn is to use the single rider line. I love to single rider this attraction. Time to leave Fantasyland behind and head over into Tomorrowland. The walkway over here is not looking too bad, if I do say so myself. The line for Finding Nemo's submarine voyage. Ooh, let's play the guessing game again. 30? 25, 25, 30. That's a guess. If I'm wrong, it's because it's longer than what I'm saying by like maybe 35. But let's just stick with the 25 to 30. And there it is, 30 minutes. It says it on that signboard right there. I know you can't really read it, but 30 minutes. So it's pretty accurate, pretty much what I thought it would be. Autopia currently posted at a 40-minute wait. And if you see the crowds up there in that upper like bleacher area, yeah, that means that the line is pretty long, but they're not using the circle over here. The circle room usually goes back in there and then wraps around and comes back out. The fact that they're not using that, I mean, it could still be 40 minutes. It's definitely all backed up there, but usually I would expect 40 for it to be backed up there and in the room over here off to the left. So maybe that's more like 30. Yeah, I'm gonna say 30, which is gonna be a little under what it's posted. Still, you know, a bit of a wait for Autopia. But it's not out of the realm of reasonable. Autopia is a Genie Plus attraction though, and a lot of the times these standby waits, they're highly dependent upon how many people are using Genie Plus on those attractions. So the ones without Genie Plus, like Jungle Cruise, those are going to be more consistent wait times, unlike Autopia. This area in Tomorrowland, not looking too crowded. Looks pretty nice. The real kicker is on the other side of this building though. From here, I can already see that Space Mountain is posted at 80 minutes. Yes, you heard that right, 80. That is actually extremely high for Space Mountain. I would expect to see it in the 55 to 60 minute range. So to see it up at 80 is, I wouldn't be getting in line personally. Look for it to drop down to the 50 to 60 range for its average wait time. 80 is pretty high for anybody, so just keep that in mind. One of our final congestion points can be found right here, and honestly, this looks really good as well. A lot of the walkways are far more open than I've seen them in visits as of late. And remember, I'm up here about once a week, and this is probably one of the emptiest days I've seen it since before spring break. Yes, that long. This is pretty good. The wait for Astro Blasters over here is 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh man, we're pushing 4:45 now. And Astro Blasters at 20 minutes is phenomenal. Normally I'd expect to see it at 30 to 35, so 20 minutes, good. Popping over here to Star Tours, it's posted at 10 minutes. That, again, another one, phenomenal. This one doesn't tend to get too long a lines, maybe 20, 25, but 10 minutes, yeah, do it 10 minutes. And the last ride, Astro Orbiter at just 5 minutes. Wow. I would expect to see this at 45 around this time of day. Not that I think it's worth 45 at any time. This is essentially just Dumbo, but in rockets instead. I would ride Astro Orbiter for 5-minute wait. No problem. Easy decision. The last thing we need to do is walk down Main Street on our way out. This is going to be the primary and most obvious and most iconic congestion point here in the park. And I'm already having to decide which way to go. So that's, yeah, I think it's just because of these balloons here, though, that's causing the congestion. We get on the other side of the balloons and the space opens up quite a bit now. A lot more spacious over here. Still, obviously, a lot of people coming in. Got people sitting down on the curbs, maybe eating their ice cream from Gibson Girl or eating their food from Refreshment Corner. Oh, I forgot to mention, I checked the wait times for those rides we checked out first during the parade. Jungle Cruise still a 15-minute wait. Pirates of the Caribbean, 15-minute wait. And Indiana Jones Adventure is actually down to a 45-minute wait, and this is after the parade. So, I mean, they moved a little bit. Indiana Jones went down. The other two went up by 5 minutes, but still within way reasonable numbers for being a fantastic, awesome day to visit Disneyland. And that's it for our time here today at Disneyland, giving you a crowd update. If you enjoyed this type of video, let me know down in the comments. I'll think about coming back and doing this like once a month to give you updates on what everything looks like here in the parks, throughout the day. Hit the like and subscribe button for more Disneyland videos. Click this one to keep watching, and we'll see you again next time.